Cue lights. Roll camera. Ready. In 3, 2, 1. Going live. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I guess you're still allowed to say that without the wokies canceling you, calling you all kinds of names, being disgusted about the whole American thing, you know. You gotta love the world. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody over there in Chatland? How you guys doing? We made it to another Thirsty Thursday. Just happens to be Thanksgiving. So, everybody that's having their turkey, had their turkey, getting ready to have their turkey. And to all those who aren't here because they're with their families doing the old family thing, happy Thanksgiving if you watch this later. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Let's see here. Our unique Pathfinder still welcome to come say, I'm grateful that you're still here with us. Yes, Sandy, yes. There's Beanie. Sometimes I get the feeling everyone hates me. Deseret, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, my. I see a lot of people saying happy Thanksgiving in there. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. I see Beanie. I see Linda, Lady Redskins, Pam G. I see Mike Carolyn, Escaping Monday, Mark Thomas, Should be gold. I seen Bree in there, Russell, Brandon, Kathy Isaacs, Charles, Beverly Steer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm bold like that. She's done though, isn't she? If she's not, oh well. I'm sure I won't lose too many people to her. Where am I at here? Let's see. She wasn't singing. Hello, Waltzing Matilda. Hey, look, Rockford's here. Back for family dinner. There you go. Roger Mike used to like the turkey neck. Sooner Travels. What up? Don. Happy Thanksgiving. There ain't no pardon for the turkey at our place. Yeah, right. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, let's just jump into it, shall we? Let's just get started right away with the Quartzsite crew. Billy Down Under in the house. What up, Billy? Been a minute. Hey, man, types and tight pants. Who would want for more? All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about Tater. Not in Taterland, but Tater in Quartzsite with the Quartzsite crew. The whole crew. There's a whole big gang. Well, first of all, I want to talk about good old Tater because, well, he cordoned off this giant fucking spot. I mean, I don't get it. These people come on to the land. I know it's in the LTVA and you pay, but for fuck's sake. I mean, it's still public land for everybody. And he comes in and does some crazy shit. And oh, I forgot to set this up. Bear with. I gotta do this quick. Something I forgot to did. It. My fault. I'll do it here. Where's it at? Nope, that's not it. I believe that's it. I do believe. Let me see. Oh, yes. All right. Now I got it all straightened out. I'm sorry. I guess today isn't maximum effort. I was slipping. But anywho, yeah, Tater cordoned off this giant big ass area here with little Christmas lights. I mean, it's a huge spot.
I told you guys I brought some Christmas decorations with me. You can't really see what's going on here, but got all my candy canes and a large perimeter of LED Christmas lights. Before I left, I plugged in all of these lights, string to string. All of them, including the candy canes,
just look at that
and
spot
including my Christmas projector right here. This little LED laser projector, and all of this runs on just 55 watts. So come tonight, there'll be my first chance of seeing what it all looks like lit up at camp. Now,
I forgot. There's this.
Bingo was a.
Oh, that was his new girl's. His new girl's little RV. We'll talk about her in a bit, but yeah, that whole big giant spot, you know.
You can't reserve anything out here on federal service land.
But he's got that whole big spot all cordoned off Oh, man. Someone could drive right through. You know what? I was thinking when I know Pam. Yeah, he is special. He's very special.
I'm thankful that my channel has been really successful in the past, and that's why YouTube has turned me into a verified YouTube partner. You see that little check mark after my name, Nomadic Fanatic, with the check mark? That means...
See, he's allowed to do that because he's got the check mark. But I'm a big ass class A running it over. And when I was watching it, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, if I was an RV, that's the first thing I'd do. I'd pull right up there and park right on top. Make sure my wheels hit that whole line and them fucking candy canes and just went and then parked. Set the fucking brake and got out and set up my camp. Here we are. What's going on, fellas? That's exactly what I would have done because I'm ignorant like that. Do Tater fuzzy butts need that much room? Yeah. A $700 litter box. That's it. His harem, yeah. Wish I was there. Tater would have had all crushed candy by tire wheels. Yeah. Man. It's all about him. Classic narcissist. Yep. He irks the hell out of me. You are not the only one. An arse. He's an arse. There she is. Well, I just spilled soda on my laptop. If I deleted timed anyone out, I'm sorry. Oh, sure. Way to go, Margie. I need to go to Quartzsite and park on top of Christmas lights and fix his little red wagon. You go get him, Beanie. The Gay Disneyland. Now everyone gets to see a real live walking, talking clusterfuck. I'm impressed, not. It's not 3 Mile Island. We're still here. Yeah. Hey, easy. 3 Mile Island's right up the road. Oh, man. But yeah, I just thought it was funny because you know how Tater is. You know how he is with stuff. This is my campsite. My this is my land. Happy Thanksgiving, old dearies. What's up, Agnes? Thanks for popping your head in. I hope you didn't cook turkey too long today and get tired. And then you eat your turkey. You know that makes you tired too. We know at your age, Agnes. We got to watch out for you. But then we got Randy, of course. Tater's not the only one. Randy, he has his giant metropolis set up with his big tent and everything. He's got 45 people there. They're like, ooh, food. But I mean, come on. I don't care what you say. Look.
Randy, you have expanded camp here. This looks awesome, man.
Now, isn't that what you want hanging over your food, making your food? Isn't that right there what you want to see when you walk into a kitchen and the person preparing your food? Isn't that what you all want to see? Didn't you go, now I'm really hungry. Juicy. I wonder if that's turkey juice from basting it, or I wonder if that's from Randy sweat. Boy, I'm hungry now. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And let me tell you something, folks. I've heard from quite a few people, yes, quite a few people that, let's just say the stench around that there fella is quite overwhelming at times. I've heard from people that camped with him. I heard from someone who they actually went to their house and they said, hey, you know, I got a shower in here you could use. Hint, 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 you stinky bastard. Yeah, more than one person has told me about the funk, shall we say, that surrounds this there fella right there. So yeah, that's exactly what I want to see when I walk in a tent filled with Goodwill furniture and him hanging over the food that I'm about to scrounge up. You know, because, you know, like Tater, everybody's making these big meals and stuff. And Tater goes, I'll throw, I don't know, 8, 10 little fucking sliders and throw out there for 45 people. And I'll make sure I put a Nomadic Fanatic sticker on the top of the little foil so everybody knows that good old Tater Tot contributed to the meal. And I made them their little sliders and little teeny tiny little, come on, we all know how big them little fucking Hawaiian buns are. They're like a little bite. I folded some ham up and some cheese and put on there, and then I put them in the oven after I sprayed the top with Pam cooking spray. And then I set those 8 out there and said, have at it, guys. Because that's Tater. Isn't that how it works? Probably, I'm going to say it real confidently too. Probably the richest motherfucker there, the guy that has the most money in his pocket, is the one who threw out tiny little morsel for everybody to eat. All the other homeless bums that ain't got 2 nickels to rub together, because remember, it's such a hard time out there, and you're talking bad about these poor folks that they don't have anything. They're not as lucky as you are, BlindViews. They're stuck out there in the desert, and it's a rough life. It's not free, cheap, and easy anymore. It's a rough life. It's so hard, and they don't want to be out there, but they don't have a choice. Remember all those folks? Yeah, but there's Tater. Because all them poor ass folks, I guess they were dumpster diving and they found some turkeys and stuff. But anyway, they're out there, they're putting out food. But Tater, the one that makes $10 million a year, yeah, he comes out and goes, yeah, here's 8 little sandwiches. Yeah. And there they all are. Yay, there's Eric. He's such a nice guy. He's a piece of shit. He's a giant piece of shit. And everybody knows it. But hey, it's Tater. What are you going to do? They all praise him for all that shit. But, yeah. Good old Randy. Yep. That's what I want. Dripping over my food. Oh, yeah. I'm all ready for the next one. I won't spoil it yet. Yeah, I will. We all know how, yeah, my crumbs peasants. Yeah, exactly. You ain't getting my burgers. You're not getting my burgers and my frozen pizzas and my beers. I haven't had a beer in 6 weeks because I had the sniffles and I wasn't drinking and I wasn't doing nothing. As he's in videos with his big blue cans in his hand. Yeah, I'm trying to take this antibiotics here. I don't know why. Can't get rid of this. I think I had a stroke because my ears closed. I ain't drank a beer in 15 minutes. I mean, 15 days. What a fucking lying piece of shit. Oh, man. What a dude. But here's some more lovely stuff that I just had a blast with. Because listen to what he says. Listen to this very, very carefully, please.
Heck yeah, good times by all. We actually stayed out singing probably till midnight or 1 a.m. just belting out songs and having fun.
Midnight, 1 a.m. You heard it here first. Midnight, 1 a.m. But, if you motherfuckers come near my camp and you make a peep, and you so much as sneeze, you play a radio loud, you start your generator near my camp. That's right, my camp.
You know, you can't reserve anything out here on federal service land.
But you come near my camp and make noise, oh my God, I am going to make a video and I am going to cry, whine, bitch, throw a fit, tell everybody I got a check mark. Don't you know who I am? How fucking dare you make noise? How dare you? But a whole big cluster of hobos in the desert, they can stay up till midnight, 1 a.m. just to sing in and to playing music. Fuck everybody around us. Fuck them all. We don't care. We are the chosen one. Isn't that something? How dare you? Yeah, these people over here, I told them, hey, I'll block the road so nobody will interrupt your wedding. I know you're having a wedding, but did you know that they had a wedding and made noise? And I tried to move and I could still hear them during the day? But we stayed up till midnight, 1 a.m., just to singing and to playing music and to stomping around the desert because we can do whatever we want to because I got a check mark. The arrogance of these people. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's disgusting. It's hypocritical. And how are you going to bitch about other people? But you're going to set your little candy canes out and cordon off 1/4 of an acre out in the middle of fucking BLM land for yourself and your kitties to run around. Well, not kitties, your kitty, because Opie gets to run wild and go see everybody and play with dogs and do all kinds of other bullshit. Well, Tara, she's stuck in the RV, but that's okay. That's okay because Opie's more like Jax. I want to get rid of that other one, but I can't because my cat ladies will go nuts. But anyway, how dare anybody else come near my camp and make noise? But I'm going to belt out a tune until 1 a.m. And I don't give a fuck because I have a check mark. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? But these mobile hobos, oh, Tater's a wonderful guy. He's awesome. Fuck you too. Fucking crazy people. You're insane. You're insane. You watch him do shit. Just like I made that video. Good old Steve. That's right, good old Steve. Called him out as a liar. That never happened, blah, 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 blah. He whips up drama for his YouTube channel and blah, 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 blah. And I knew he was going to post it, and he's a liar. And liars don't sit with me. Cut to the present. Hey there, buddy. I know you're a fucking liar, and liars don't sit with me, but I can probably get something from you. Hey there, buddy. Nomadic Fanatic is a great guy. Oh, he was just a liar not too long ago, making up stories for drama for his channel, just making shit up. That's the kind of people that you're going to stumble across out there in the desert. That's right. I said it, and I'll say it again. That is right. They're right here on YouTube's, and they put it out there for everybody to see. I ain't making the shit up. I can play the videos to prove it. But in the meantime, I don't know how true it is, because we all know, even Steve knows he makes up weather facts, but, here he is.
It's 101 degrees inside the RV in November. Didn't help that I'm cooking with the oven, but it is hot in Quartzsite. Sorry, Opie, we got the AC.
Yeah, it's hot. Hot. Doesn't help that I'm cooking. Those 8 little burgers, those 8 little sandwiches that I tossed in the oven. I'm cooking. You ain't cooking. Tater, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Always crying about some weather shit. Everybody else just sitting around doing their thing. Randy, if it's 100 and some degrees, Randy is standing in that tent, hanging over the food with his big old fat gut hanging out, no shirt on. It must be tasty. I wonder if that turkey is extra salty this year. That shit trips me out. But all the mobile hobos, they all hang out there in their big cluster. See, you people that live in your houses and your sticks and bricks and your silly little neighborhoods with neighbors and people all around you. No, we're out here, and we're free, and we just drive around, and we're not tied down, and we don't need to have all those neighbors and everything. No, but we travel in big fucking clumps of 50, and we gather up in the desert on top of each other, and we all hang out in Randy's sweat box that he fucking sit on his Goodwill furniture in big clumps. Not like you people. We're different. We're not all packed together in cities and have neighbors. No, we're different. We travel in clumps of 50 and 60 people. Y'all hang together in big tight groups. Even if you're out there in the desert, you're still up each other's ass. So knock it off. Knock it off. You ain't fooling nobody. You might be fooling your damn self. You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling me. shit trips me out. And then, not to mention, remember the other video where them cigarette butts are all over the place and Opie's running through the cigarette butts. Ain't that a shame? How them damn locals come tiptoeing in the middle of the night, throw cigarette butts all over the place, all over everybody's camps and in the desert. Isn't that a fucking shame? We know it's not the RVers because they would never do that. They don't do stuff like that. They go in and clean up after the fucking locals. Thank God. This time of year, the winters, all them fucking snowbirds come down to Quartzsite because they pick it clean and they make it spotless. And then after they're done hooting and hollering and squealing and singing at 1 o'clock in the morning, they lay their little heads down to rest. That's when the locals come tiptoeing in, start throwing cigarette butts and trash all around. And then they sneak out in the dead of night before the sun comes up. They laugh. When they make their videos, everyone's going to think it's them. But it was us. It's the locals. We run around and we trash the fucking place. All around their camps. And everybody goes, look how dirty they are. Look what they do to the desert. When it's the locals the whole time. We're some crafty fuckers, aren't we? I love it. I love it. I love them Quartzsite people. So sneaky. So sneaky. Because we know that group there, hanging out, those fine upstanding citizens in that group, oh, they would never. They're probably down on their hands and knees right now, scrubbing every little grain of sand with a toothbrush. They would never throw trash and cigarette butts around. Them fucking locals sneaking in the middle of the night. Oh, despicable. Despicable behavior, I tell you. I don't know. But, all right, now I'm not going to, I can't play it. But let me see. I'm gonna put something over here. Hang on, I see it. Where'd it go? I'm gonna put something here. Or try. Now, I want you to go look at that. Don't leave here, but if you open another tab or something, go over and watch that real quick. And we'll talk. If you want to know the kind of girlies that Tater likes, if you want to know what Tater's snuggling up to at night, you want to know what Tater's getting his little worm wet in, go over and check that out. That'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yay!
Hope you and your family had a great Thanksgiving. I'm thankful Dramatic Fanatic follows me to stay on the same earth as him. Allows me to stay on the same earth as him. Left him complaining about noise during the day while he watches movies and parties until 1 a.m.
Yay!
Exactly. So yes, go over and check that out. I will wait. And let me come let me know what you think. Again, if you want to know what Tater's into, literally. Where am I at here? Let's see. Boom. He drunk, he's just drinking. Cook sliders, but he greased them on Randy's belly. I think he sprayed them with Pam. Come on. Anyway, question. Why don't the locals trash the desert in the summer? It's too hot for them to be out there running around to do all that destructive work. They wait until it cools down. The baby making clip. I heard a rumor from some locals, some local chit chat I heard, and I'm going to make a video about it. I don't want to spoil it just yet. Oh, you saw it? You saw it? The last time I take a video advice from VV. Beanie. Yeah, someone sent me the link and said, you got to check this out. And I was like, what the hell did you just make me watch? And they laughed. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I was the same way. I was the same way. I'm like, I'm not going to be that guy. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Oh, well, that'll keep you from eating too much on Thanksgiving. Oh, man. Poor girl. Don't know how anybody can eat anything Randy cooks. That is one nasty man that doesn't take a bath. He is also a con man. Yeah, that'll be some stuff too. I've had ladies in the past. I had 3 ladies constantly harass me. You got to tell the story. You got to tell the story. And back then I was like, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But I just might now because it's, man, the shit that this guy was doing. Tater has big plans for a new schoolie. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a bit too. I don't want to get ahead of myself yet. I'm sure there's a mass explosive diarrhea after these dinners. Well, I don't know, but I did hear, saw and wished I hadn't. Me too. Good evening. Text. Pamela Henderson. Oh, hell to the no. Shit, can't see it. Thanks, BB. I know. That's what I was saying when I got sent. I was like, oh my God. Don't know what I love more. All those Quartzsite videos Eric and others will bore us with, or Eric complaining no one watches Quartzsite videos, which impacts his income. But yeah, I don't know. I heard that Randy's food is actually pretty good. That he is a good cook, but still, sorry, the dirt. And again, many people have told me about the odor. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that made it on YouTube, actually. they kept it up, but hey, whatever. I guess if you are confident enough to strut your stuff, and I guess have at it. I don't know what to say. Threw it on the ground. That's what I'd have done. Throw it on the ground. Amazon Women on the Moon. Damn, that was a great movie. That's right. Doing the feet pics. A lot of. I don't know. Something reminded me of cottage cheese all of a sudden. But she loves nature. Yeah, the hygiene. Best thing I can say about that video, BB, is no photoshopping. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. You can't accuse her of using a filter on that one. The high desert does things to people. Apparently. Tater added new patches to his biker vest. Yay. I needed to push buttons on my remote to see that. I'm telling you, that was a good one though. When that got sent to me, I was like, oh man. Oh yeah. But yeah, here's what somebody was just talking about. Let's get into that and move along here.
But for full-time RVers, it's not the best RV, and I have started to look, now that we're in Quartzsite, I have started to look at 4-season RVs that are insulated and have all their tanks indoor, and they can't, you can still operate them, and they hold their cool inside.
Sure you can.
Just pointing that out. All right, it's getting better in here.
Just pointing that out. Yep. You heard that, folks. You heard that here first. Just point that out. See, just point that out, guys. Guys, in case you want to, go to my Patreon and help me, because, I'm just letting you know that I'm looking at 4 seasons. Yeah. And those 4 seasons fucking RVs, yeah, they're 4 seasons, all right. Yeah. They're 4 seasons. And I'm 25 and can see. The hell out of here. They're a little, they are better than the regular ones, but yeah, go ahead. Go to Canada in the wintertime and see how 4 seasons that thing is. See how long you can last. Go ahead, I dare you. Go ahead. Stay there in Quartzsite for the summertime. Go ahead in your little 4 seasons. And then he talked about the schoolie. Oh, I can get a 30-foot and I can do this and that and the other, and I can yada, yada. I wish he would get a schoolie. I pray he gets a schoolie. I want him to get a schoolie so bad. So bad I want him to get a schoolie. Because you think he flipped his shit, lost his mind, and ran away from his property and ran up to fucking Washington and everything a while ago when he lost it. I almost quit and sold my land and got a real job. You think he lost his mind then? Wait till he gets a schoolie. I want to see him rumbling and bumbling down the road and that thing breaking down. Him having issues with a school bus and pulling into someplace going, hey, can you fix? We can't get that in here. We can't fix that here. You can't just stop at any of them old places that you got your brakes done 17 times that one year and bitch about them. It ain't going to happen. Where are you going to get it fixed at? Where are you going to get the parts at? You ain't going to work on it yourself. Who are you going to get to do it? Go ahead. I dare you. I want him. I want him so bad to get a schoolie, because every time that thing takes a shit or something fucking breaks, it's gonna cost him a fortune if he can even find someone to get it done, the work done by, if they can even find the parts. Because this whole big schoolie frenzy, they got the places picked clean. They don't make parts for them old buses no more. That shit, once it's gone, it's gone. You got to find a fabricator to make shit for them things. Once they're gone, they're gone. And like I said, you ain't going to pull up to the Ford dealer and go, hey. You ain't going to pull up to Pep Boys and go, hey. There you go. See the door, dickhead? It's not getting in here. See our lift? It's not going to pick that thing up. We can't work on that. You got to go somewhere and pay somebody real big bucks to do. I want him. And you know how he does everything. He'll get a bus and he'll have to have it done today. So he'll dump money and dump money and dump money and dump money into it and have it all, and then change his mind and tear something out and dump money. And you know how he does with his RV. Gets in there and rips and tears. It makes it look like garbage, and gets a piece of plywood and tacks up and goes, there's my new bench. And all that dumb shit. I want him to get a school. I pray for him to get a school bus and get in there and start banging shit around. Just like Dave 2D did when he did his build. Fucking table that was like this, and one nail and 2 drywall screws, and then a fucking wood screw, and then a metal screw, and I got a hammer and a drill. Here's wood. And you break it over my knee and screw it. That's what Tater does. Wayne will fix it. Yeah. But yeah, I want him. I want him so bad to get a school bus. That will be the best content ever for me. For me. Because I will be able to laugh and laugh and laugh at all the dumb shit and watch him whine and moan and cry and bitch, because every time it breaks down, it's going to cost him money. Lots of money. Please, Tater, get a school bus. And then the confusing thing to me was he supposedly did Thanksgiving in Quartzsite, but then he did Thanksgiving at Felix's.
So yeah.
I know them dirty shorts anywhere. I know them. You can see them dirty shorts a mile away. Who's that? Who's that in them dirty gray shorts? I bet that's Tater. And look who gets to come out and play. Opie dope. My fuzzy butts. My putts with the butts. Oh, my opie dope. Yeah, there he is. Where's Tara? Fuck her. She's back in the RB. And I'm not turning the fucking hair on for her either. I don't care. My opie dope's out here. My putts with the butts.
Stop.
So Eric's going to introduce his kitty to Zona.
Remember Opie? Tucker.
Man, it's that old cat again. I know him.
Yeah, there's old Kevin. I know him. What an asshole. But anywho, so yeah, Tater's Tater's doing Thanksgiving at Felix's with Kevin and all them, but he's also did Thanksgiving at Quartzsite. So did they do Thanksgiving early at Quartzsite, or did he not do Thanksgiving, just did the luau and then bugged out and went to Thanksgiving? I don't know. What's I don't know. Confusing. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, there's the Tater. How you know it's the Tater? Because of them disgusting ass shorts. Oh, I wanted to pull up. My wife noticed this one and she was like, what the fuck is that? That's disgusting. I was dying. Shit was funny. Let me find it here. Oh man. Hope he was looking for a tree to climb. Let's see. Where am it? Oh, I think there's some of it. That's not the good part though. Let me find it here. Bear with. Bear with. Come on.
Bear with. Back.
Let's try that one again. It didn't work right. It stuttered.
Bear with.
There we go.
Bear with. Bear with. Back.
I'm getting close. All right. Found it. I was watching this downstairs on the big screen. And my wife yells out during this part, what the fuck is that? That's disgusting. See his pants over there? He went out and he got on his little scooter and he drove his little Harley and he went riding around and he came back and apparently he just stepped out of them, stuck them over there and put his dirty gray shorts back on and left his disgusting pants there with the belt still on and everything. And my wife goes, that is disgusting. Why would you put that in your shot, in your video? How fucking gross. Which again? Go ahead. Bring it. Bring it. I don't care. Again, if you're a big time YouTuber, at least act like you know what the fuck water in a laundromat is, you disgusting pigs. Take some pride in yourself. Disgusting. It's horrible. Get out and get on your scooter. Take off your little gray and your nasty, disgusting gray shorts and put on some jeans that you probably picked off the floor, full of fucking cat hair and everything else. And you went riding your Harley and you came back and you stepped out of your jeans, belt on and everything still, and just tossed them over to the side and put your nasty gray shorts back on and then put that shit on camera. I don't know, but that one was thanks to thanks to Mrs. BV. We got to see that one because she was like, "What the hell? That's disgusting." And I was dying. That shit was funny. Funny as hell. Oh my, oh my. All right. Let me come over here now. Did I go too far? Yeah, I went too far. All right. My daughter saw pause on my screen and said, "Who's the creepy weirdo?" Eat turkey dinner at Walmart a week before and upload it. Yeah. Yeah, he always does that shit. He thinks he's slick. Kick off. Look at what it says. Blow me in the butthole. Yeah, we were watching and she was like, "Hey, why did you?" And I was like, "What I missed? What I missed?" And I went back to see, and she was like, "There. How disgusting." I was like, "That is pretty disgusting." That is true, Roger. That is true. I mean, he does walk around and talk to his best friends, his damn self. That's all he does all day. Just walk around talking. Sits down and has a meal somewhere at a restaurant. And what does he do? He sets the camera down and sits there and eats and talks to a camera. There's nobody ever there. It's just a camera. But he sits there and talks to you guys. "Hey, guys. This here rug's so good. Hey, guys. I got this and it's a guy without the decorations, guys. And I'm gonna throw it on the ground. Ground screw. It's pretty good, guys. You know I like my burg. But I don't like them decorations, guys. I gotta get back to the RV and see my fuzzy butts. Okay, guys. I'll see you tomorrow." He's after airtime on different channels. Everyone stands up to crusty drawers in a corner. That was his skid mark. His vest was next to his pants and you could see what the patch says. Yeah, he's a crusty fuck. Probably. Probably. Doesn't wear drawers. Are you sure he put shorts on? Yeah, he puts them same nasty, same gray ones on. He tries to play like Camo Dave. I got 75 white t-shirts and 85 camo shorts. Yeah, I don't wear the same thing all the time. I'm oddly compelling. Tater, no, he can't play that. You see them disgusting, stained up, gross, fucking foul ass shorts he wears. I just had a good meal. This is not a good dessert. I am keeping everyone to their diets tonight with that link, and now this. I'm gonna make sure all y'all stick to any kind of diet you're on or wanted to be on. I've accessed the washer and dryer a few weeks ago, but I still made sure my clothes were clean. I hand washed and hung them to dry. It sucked, but at least I can clean clothes. Yeah, I mean, come on. Charlie Grace, hello. I didn't see you, but hello. I see you talking. Somebody talking to you. Pam said hi to you. Yeah, he hit everyone, didn't he? What up? The spot. Yeah, and then, of course, Tater had to go out and spend money on a bunch of flags and more flag poles so he could be cool. Beer me. And he got the spot. That helps everybody else find the location so we can all have a good luau and we can sing until midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning and disturb everybody else around us. But if they would do that to me, you know I'd have a fit and I'd have to make a video and call them out. Scurvy. He said he wished he had not shaved his beard so he would look more badass at the bar. Yeah, he needs something to look badass at the bar instead of like a little 12-year-old. Ooh. Oddly compelling. Mentally deficient, yes. Yeah, I didn't take notice to that. I'll have to get Mrs. BV to pay attention. Pam, in case you missed the link. That's right, in case you missed it. Oh shit, I clicked on it. Now it's playing. I can't play it. Where is it at? Oh, get rid of that. That's oh yeah, I had oh shit. Where am I at? Go back to the Tater jeans photos. The shirt next to the jeans says, "Show me your butthole." I believe you. I believe you. Oh man, what a trip though. Emotional damage. Oh, Beanie. What a trip though, man. What a trip. Where's the link? The link's there. Pam reposted it. Oh, man. And look, I get it. I kind of get it, the Quartzsite thing, because that's where everybody's at. But let's be real. There's really not much around. I mean, there's some shops, right? And a couple, burger joints, some nasty, disgusting fast food places, and a dollar store or something. I mean, of course, the big tent and all that bullshit gets there when all the hobos show up. But you got to drive miles to get to anything, to get to groceries and everything else. You got to. There's really not a whole lot there. You got to go to Parker and all these other places to get shit. And if you're not at the LTVA, when you're out boondocking in the BLM, that 14-day thing is there for a reason. Because they know they're a bunch of disgusting ass people. And 14 days, after 14 days, you got to pack your shit up. You got to go get water. You got to go get groceries, and you got to go dump your nasty ass tanks. So 14 days, move. That's why they make them move. Move. Pack your shit up, and you got to move so many miles away, and then you stay on BLM, but you got to move. Can't stay here. You got to move. So while you are, take your nasty, funky, stinky asses. That's right, I said it. Go in and wash your fucking clothes. Go get water, fresh water. Go dump your shit tanks and get some groceries. Don't be dumping your shit here in the washes Oh, in Arizona, you're allowed to dump your piss all over the place. You're allowed. The law says if you read subsection 5, A1, it says you're allowed to dump your pee all over the place. It's okay here in Arizona. Yeah, it's a law. Yeah. Yeah, you're allowed to crack that tank and just dump your shit in the washes. It's okay here in Quartzsite, is what they tell you. Now, I didn't make it 15 seconds. Hey, I did her a favor she owes me because she just got a whole bunch of views thanks to me. Thanks to me, she got a whole bunch of views. So she needs to thank me. She needs to send me some Tater money. Eric wants a bus and he wants it now. Yeah, he does want it now. Where's my cursor? Eric wants a bus, he wants it now. When it breaks, the Pet Boys say, what the hell do you want us to do with that? He will complain, Pet Boys crap. They don't fix it. Yeah. Well, did you hear him too? I forgot that, but he, some company or some business, I think it was mail, getting his packages or mail delivered. And he was bitching about, well, I heard this and that, and they have poor customer service. And if that's the way they're going to be, that's a very, very bad way, because they're dealing with me now, and I'm going to spread the word, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows they're not getting any business because you know me. I'm the guy.
I'm thankful that my channel has been really successful in the past, and that's why YouTube has turned me into a verified YouTube partner. You see that little check mark after my name, Nomadic Fanatic, with the check mark? That means I'm...
So they don't know who they're dealing with. So when I tell the masses, you don't use this company because their customer service is bullshit because they treated me poorly, you can bet your sweet ass, yeah, in a matter of weeks they'll be out of business because I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. How dare you? Because he thinks he's that fucking important. If they got shitty customer service, well then that's up to everybody to decide. But just because somebody pissed his little gremlin ass off doesn't mean anything. But yeah, that's why they need to, that's why they gotta tell people, move along 14 days. Cause we know that's about all you're going to last out here until you got to do shit. So we're going to make sure you go do shit. But they don't. They stay there. They stay there for months at a time, never moving. And I don't give a shit who you are or what you say. They're cracking them tanks and they're dumping them right there in the desert in that big fucking litter box called Arizona, called Quartzsite BLM land. They do it all the damn time. Well, excuse me, I'm wrong. They don't do it. The locals, in the dead of night, they sneak in and they crack them tanks and, and dump them while people are sleeping. And then they run away and go, ha ha, we fooled them again. We made it look like they did it, but it was us the whole time. Them damn locals. They're horrible people. I don't know why anybody want to visit that city, that little town, because Quartzsite people are horrible. Them locals of Quartzsite, despicable people. Despicable, I tell you. What Tater refers to guys is he referring to other men's boys. The funny thing is that Tater, I'm going to go spend the money and I'm going to go to LTVA, spend that money, which is nothing to him. He throws that much out the window all the time, buying his little toys and shit. But he spends that money and then he leaves. I'm out of here. I'm just going to stay for a while. And then he goes. What's the point? Let's see. Last time I had a check mark beside my name, it meant I was absent. You're right. When BB reads, I think my internet is lagging. Do I read that poorly? Rangers drive through and write down plates and dates. Yeah, I'm always wrong. I'm used to it. I read that. His new patch is a woman haters patch. Yeah, well, yeah, he's part of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Eric wants a bus to drive past schools so no one will notice him. That's a good one. One of my best friends lives right outside of Phoenix and also lives in Florida. She compares the nomads to snowbirds. Go away. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow over the weekend sometime. Oh, I go really still. Yeah, I gotta, because I can only see that much, so I gotta look. That's what everybody for. Some people forget. This is all I can see. I can't see everything at once. I can only see a little bit, so I'm like running around looking for shit. Tater, Karen's Tater family really worth over $3 billion. Trust funds. Oh, how Tater keeps a spot after he returns from Disney World. Yeah, he does never stay anywhere too long because he's afraid somebody will actually find his ass. Eric wants a school bus so he can pick up the high school girls. Never more than a week, unless he's by himself. Yeah, he doesn't like people, and then plus, once his videos catch up to where he is, he has to leave, so nobody knows exactly where he is. Taterland, bring the kids. Tater says, okay, but candy canes off the little area does. He put out his ample sign. Oh, God. His fart patch. Oh, man. What a trip. What a trip. But I happen to know that Bunny is not going to Quartzsite. So if you are tired of Quartzsite stuff, you can watch Bunny Plays here. She has her reasons. I won't say yet. I will be saying something about it shortly, though. But yeah, she has her reasons. Troglodyte. Yeah, I said that in the very, very beginning. And when they first came on the scene. Because she used to hold the camera right here. And there'd be people down there talking. But she was right here and she'd... And they'd... And it used to just hit my spine and go straight up my back. And I said something, but I was mean and nasty. But I was just saying it, that voice, man. She just hold that shit away because they're way down there. You're right there. Your voice is like amplified and right in the fucking speaker. And they're fucking 20 feet away. You can't hear them. So if you turn it up to hear them, then when you talk, it's like, I was just trying to get some constructive criticism, for fuck's sake. But yeah, there's reasons why Bunny's not going to Quartzsite. I'll give her time to put up on video she's going to, but I will talk about that. I'll be talking about Morgan, of course, and her new home. I'll be talking about that and how she has plans on ripping and tearing. She's going to do a Tater. She's going to get in there and start ripping and tearing. And it's a nice unit, man. It's old. The slides are hand crank and shit, so there'll probably be less problems than the ones you push the button for. I mean, it's a really nice old thing in really good shape, and I hope she doesn't rip and tear and destroy it because she has done that in past. And yeah, the ceiling started caving in because she did dumb shit. And going to talk about a schoolie nightmare pretty interesting story. That's coming up. So yeah, I do have some things in the works. I just got to get my ass in the seat here and do it. I've been pretty busy. My refrigerator is slowly going. It's old and slowly going. So I've been researching and shopping for fridges, and now's the time to do it. So I just bought a $3,200 refrigerator, but after taxes and everything, I only paid $1,800 for it. Still a little bit pricey, I know, almost $2,000, but I thought it was a pretty good deal. It was a pretty nice fridge, and again, $3,200, and I got it for $18,000 after taxes and all the goodies added on. So yeah, I thought it was a good deal. It is supposedly slated for delivery on Tuesday, so I will be doing that on Tuesday. I'll be cleaning out the old fridge, putting it in some coolers, and waiting for the guys to show up because they're going to take the old one away as well. It's all included in the price: delivery, installation, and hauling away the old one. So yeah, the refridge and all that for $1,800, I don't think is a bad deal in this day and age, I must say. But yes, I do have some videos in the works. So stay tuned for sure. For sure. It's going to be fun and interesting. Meyer, you got it right. That one was for Lola. there. For everyone who stayed, you get some bats. That is your reward. For sticking around, you get bats. Oh, yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging around, listening to me make noise. I know a lot of people don't like that, but hey. Oh. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. And, yeah, I guess, there's nothing to do now but say, well, till next time. See you on the YouTubes. Thanks, you guys. You guys are awesome and do appreciate it. Appreciate all my mods sticking around, making things nice and tidy and doing what you guys do. Much, much appreciated, and much thanks to everyone who hangs out on Thursday. Have a great rest of your holiday weekend. Go out and find a pilgrim, give him a hug.
Let me vent for a second.
The Unabassist is in the house.
As King Nicole's damn beats. Yo yo.
Hey, shouty, it's your live stream. We gon' party 'cause it's your live stream. I try not to live too much in the future, you know?
Need I say more?
I got my mind on my YouTube on my mind.
Every day I'm buffering.
Every day I'm buffering.
My blind views. BlindViews says it's an iced coffee straight from the McDonald's. Who let the trolls out? Who let the trolls out? Who? I know you smelling that hair, girl. I see you. Trying to catch me vlogging dirty. 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 Vlogging dirty.
What we do here is go back.
Thanks, guys. Do appreciate it. See you next